Paddle Underground, this is the Hobie Colin McPhillips Longboard Series. If you don't know who Colin McPhillips is, he is the world longboard surfing champion. Yes, I said surfing, not even on stand-up paddle boards, but he is the champion of surfing and nose riding. And the nose is over here. Nose riding, and then back down. He has started stand-up paddleboard surfing, has become one of the best. He decided to get a board shaped by Mark Johnson, who shapes for Hobie. This is their production board. They also have a board similar to this in what they call their Raw series. Kind of like similar to the New Leaf Salty Biscuit that we did with the vector netting. You can just see the foam with the vector netting. Hobie's got a little bit different proprietary stuff, but it is more of a custom type shape. This is their production board of Colin McPhillips' pro board that he rides. Specs on this: 9.0 by 30 inches wide by 4.5 inches thick with 137 liters of volume. Again, I'm at 200 pounds. I've ridden this all the way down till when I was the 190, which was a year ago. And this thing rocks. I absolutely love the flow and the feel of this board. If you want something that feels longboardy, but yet you can still get loose with it and hit the lip, this is the board for you. I have also recreational paddled this. My wife likes to kayak. I've taken it out in flat water in the bays here and just kind of cruised around with it. Didn't have an issue with stability or whatnot. You have your simple handle here. I do like this handle because it has the bar that comes across here so you can lock it if you choose to. Two-way vent and nice comfortable deck pad here. Again, money, I don't know. I'm sure, custom logos on your traction pads cost money, but please, please, please take this into note. If you are making a surf sup or a crossover that you can surf, please put a tail patch that has a kick on it so we know when to stop walking backwards and not have to look down and lose our center of balance. Let's do a little bit more features of the top. We have a dome deck here. Very nice for walking back and forth, plenty of room. We do have pinched rails that go down. They're not as dramatic as some of the other ones I see, but definitely holds most of your volume here and then flattens out as you get to the top. Definitely keeps nice thick all the way down and thins out in the rails. Nice sharp rails all the way till about here. Here we are at the bottom of the Colin McPhillips longboard surf sup. As you can see, it's definitely not a shiny base. It is a speed finish. Again, a speed finish if you take off the glossy in the coat. Some people think that just because it's glossy, the water runs straight off of it. No, that's not true. With my lack of engineering and standard little pea brain, if you rough up the surface, it creates turbulence, which again creates waves that go down and help propel the board forward. That's all I got on that. You can Google it. So here we go. We're going to start at the middle of the board, under your feet. You got a little bit of a raised V in the center. Definitely not a flat bottom for where you're standing because of the rail-to-rail transition, because it is a surfboard. So going to the nose. Almost flat, double concave, raised V. And we're starting to get right about here into a real deep concave, but it's only in the center all the way down. This has a spoon carved out in front of it. And for all you longboard retro guys, y'all know what a spoon does when it's underneath the nose. It helps displace the water and create stability while you're nose riding. So this, you can get up on the nose and it will stay stable and lock in that wave, and it won't side slip out underneath you. This board is fun on the nose. Going from the center back, here we go. We have a little bit of a raised V, definitely going more of a raised V, as you can see there. We're going pretty heavy on the raised V here all the way down. That helps with your side-to-side turning, rail-to-rail action. All the way down, pretty generous V, as you can see here, the angle. All the way up to the front of the fins. Let's go right behind the side bites. It's starting to slow down a little bit. Let me get behind this fin. I guess I should have taken the fins off. It would have been a lot easier. So you can see here the V starting to settle out a little bit and get flat towards the tail. There is a pretty good taper all the way down to the tail to help you with that transition of turning. I've definitely hit the lip. I've definitely done some floaters with this, and turns and cutbacks are no problem on this board. I do like the center fin box. I did change out the stock fin from the gigantic 10-inch Hobie longboard style fin. Not that it makes the board ride bad, but it just definitely creates that longboard cruisy feel, long drawn out turns. So I got a little shorter fin, about a 7-inch fin with a lot of rake, and definitely haven't moved back now because the last time I surfed this it was real choppy, so I need that extra stability. When it's a lot less choppy, a little more glassy in the mornings, I'll move it up to where this front part hits the back of the side bites, and it'll make it less stable, but it'll also make it a lot more maneuverable when I go down the wave. A lot more loose and just more rideable. Okay, Underground, my final thoughts on this CMLB by Hobie, Colin McPhillips longboard, shaped by Mark Johnson. Again, remind you of the specs: 9 foot long by 30 inches wide by 4.5 inches thick with 137 liters of volume. If you're looking to step into that surf sup realm but don't want to lose the recreational paddle side of it, this board is for you. You're definitely not stuck with, oh, I have a single fin recreational board that I don't want to lug around. At 9 foot, it's maneuverable up on top of the car, in your house, in your condo, in your apartment, whatever you need. If you have 8-foot ceilings, you can just tilt it over a little bit on the left, over on the wall. It's not a big deal. But this board is a great all-around functioning board. Excels in the surf, obviously, because it is a surf sup. So check it out. I'll put a link down below to the Hobie Surf Shop that has a little more information on the construction of this. Also a link to Paddle Underground's Facebook page. Please subscribe to us here on YouTube. And I will put a Facebook link to one of the shops here that carries Hobie. There's only 1 or 2 shops here on the Panhandle that actually carry Hobie. I'll link the one here that you can demo this out and try it out. Once again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We got some awesome episodes for you. We'll see you in the water.